Golf, yes, and it's a prototype vehicle. We've got 20 of them in America, and we're doing a test fleet for the next 9 months with 12 vehicles being used by Volkswagen employees to assess how the car works in American daily use.
Okay, so we go for a little drive? Everything normal, similar key and everything as the regular car?
Regular key, turn the key, it'll tell you it's ready.
Let's see, maybe I'm not ready. Of course no noise, because it's electric, right?
There's a noise in a minute. And you just put foot on the brake, put it in D, and we'll drive away.
So, I still don't hear anything, but I'm trusting you.
It'll make it.
Oh, brake. There you go.
And there's a noise generator at low speed, so that basically because it's an electric car, you don't have any engine noise, but you want pedestrians to know that you're coming, so there's a sound generator in there.
So this is a fully electric car?
It's fully electric. It's a 26.5 kilowatt battery pack, kilowatt-hour battery pack, 85 kilowatt electric motor. Just works exactly like a regular car, except that the engine, as it were, is electric power unit. We're going to turn right here. It's got some interesting features. One of the things it does is it has battery regeneration, and if you use the paddle shifters on the left-hand side, we're going downhill, just use the paddle shifter, lift off, and you'll regenerate the battery. And it's a three-stage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a three-stage regeneration, so you can actually go down 1, 2, and 3, and it gives you different levels. And what that allows you to do is you can actually pull yourself to a halt, as it were. You see a stoplight turning red, you can go down 1, down 2, down 3, and you don't even have to touch the brakes to bring it to a halt.
Oh, I see.
The other thing, again, you've got battery regeneration when you use the brakes. The first sort of 8/10 of an inch of pedal travel is pure regenerative, and then after that you're into the real brakes.
And the rest of the car is like as the other car, AC, radio, navigation, everything else exactly the same, right?
It's a regular car, yeah. This is one of the things Volkswagen's keen to do, is not have a car that's a space pod or whatever. It's just like a regular car that's got an electric drivetrain.
What are the charging times and independence when it's fully charged, the battery?
It's about 8 hours from fully depleted to fully charged on a 220 volt charging station. You can charge it on regular household supply, but it takes a lot longer.
Yeah, like all night, like all the other
electric cars. Yeah.
And what about independence? 100 miles around that, or what is it?
The range, we say up to 93 miles, but there is a different mode. There's a thing called range, it's down here, and that turns the ancillaries off, and the German engineers say it's like a hardcore electric driving mode, and they've got up to 110 miles, but again, you've got to be very, very conservative.
Yeah, it depends on the styling of driving and all that. All you do, the outside temperature and all that, right? So it's not only the technology in the car, but like how you drive it too.
Absolutely, yeah. And a lot of it is, we're going to turn just up here and come back, but a lot of it is keeping momentum. And one of the reasons that the 3-stage regeneration using the paddle shifters is good is you can actually maintain a good speed while you're regenerating the batteries, rather than in the most aggressive regenerative setting, it really does slow you down. So you can actually be coasting along and regenning at the same time. So it's pretty interesting philosophy.
So again, this is an experiment for now, 20 unit fleet here in California.
Yeah, and then in 2013 there'll be an electric version of the next Golf, which is codenamed A7. That goes on sale in Europe. And the following year we're planning to introduce a fully electric Golf for the US market.
So all the data that you're collecting now with this 20 unit fleet, you're going to be using on these new models, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's finding what American use patterns are, because obviously Europeans drive very differently to Americans.
Well, I can say that it's like a similar drive to any other car. Obviously the noise is a little bit different, even though you said it generated artificially. But other than that, it looks really great. I kind of like it. I think it'll be a hit once it comes with the new technology and the new model, because the car will change by 2015, I bet, right? A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, this is the current Golf, but the current Golf gets replaced at the end of this year in Europe, and sometime late 2013 for the US. So that'll be an all-new car based on what's called MQB architecture, and that's optimized for all sorts of powertrains. So it's optimized for electric and for plug-in hybrids, as well as your regular gasoline and diesel.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Mark. I think I like this car. People are going to like this car too.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you.